Hey guys, I'm Stephanie from the eHouse social media team, and I'm here with Jonathan Fong for Fun Fong Fridays.
Hi everybody.
Today we have a special project for you. Do you want to tell us what we're making?
We're making floral cakes today.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, they're not cakes that you can eat, but they're floral arrangements in the shape of cakes. And this is one of my most popular floral arrangements to make. People love making them.
I'm so excited. I love that we have red, white, and blue for the holiday coming up. And then we have beautiful flower arrangements if you just have, you know, a bridal shower or a baby shower, need a centerpiece. So very excited to get started and see how this becomes a thing.
Yeah. So I'm going to do like the flowers that are for any season at all, and you're going to make the red, white, and blue ones.
Perfect.
Just to show people that you could do this for any season and any occasion. And I've made this for centerpieces. They make great birthday gifts, obviously, and Mother's Day, and just anything. People make these for everything. So it's really easy to make.
Awesome.
And you've never made this before, but I'm going to show you live on Facebook.
And we have the best teacher ever because he taught me some good tricks last week. So let's get started.
Let's get started. Okay, the first thing you want to do is get a brick of floral foam, and you buy this at the craft store here at Michael's, and they come in standard bricks. This is really the only size it comes in, and you can get 2 floral cakes out of this one brick of floral foam. And make sure you buy the type that is for fresh flowers, because they make this floral foam for silk flowers that I believe you've worked with before.
Yes.
And this is for fresh flowers because it absorbs the water.
Oh, interesting.
So what I'm going to do is cut this into 2 pieces.
Okay.
So we both have a half here. And it should be square. So after I cut it into 2 pieces, I'm actually going to square it off a little bit.
Okay. And as you guys notice, he's using not a pretty sharp knife. It looks like
I'm using a butter knife. Yeah.
So you don't need a big, heavy steak knife or anything for this.
And I will trim this off for you.
Great.
And you actually have this is a knife specifically for floral foam, but it's basically a glorified butter knife.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So start with that. Now we are going to make this into a cylinder shape.
Okay.
So it's round, so it's like a cake.
Okay.
Obviously, right? Mm-hmm. And I'll show you how I do that. I'm just going to round off the corners.
All right, so we start with triangles on the corners. Oh, this cuts really easily.
It's nice, huh?
I thought it was going to be a lot. I was going to put some muscle action in there.
No, there's no muscle involved. So
muscle.
So I did the 4 corners, and already it's more like a round circle, right?
Yeah.
So all you have to do after that is just kind of round it off a little bit.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be perfect. But just kind of round off like the angular edges so you get kind of like a pseudo cylinder shape there.
Sarah says, hi Jonathan, hi Stephanie, you 2 are my favorite Friday friends.
Hi Sarah,
Hi,
thank you
Sarah.
so much. We love you. Thank you for tuning in.
We love you.
My circle's done.
So we are, your circle is really good. And the way you can check how good your circle is you look at the top and you look at the bottom, and if they're both kind of circular, you've done good. So I have got like that there and that there. So let's maybe I have this little garbage bag, and I'll throw away your extra here.
All right, great.
Dump it in here. So we're live from Santa Monica here, and we are making floral cakes. Let us know where you are tuning in from, because we want to say hi to you wherever you're tuning in from. So let us know your, we'll know your name from Facebook, but let us know what city you're tuning in from, what country even, right? We get viewers from all over the world.
Yes, we would love to hear from you guys, so please let us know. Say hi, and we'll be sure to say hi back.
Yes, because it's lonely here by ourselves, right?
I know, and if you have any questions, let us know. Share with your friends too. Maybe they have some questions or want to tune in and see this beautiful design we're about to make.
Yeah, if you like what you're seeing, share it, and please do ask us any questions. Okay, so we've cut our cylinders.
Yes.
Now we're going to dunk it in water.
Okay.
Because this will hold all this water, and when we put the flowers in, it keeps it fresh.
Okay.
So this is amazing.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I'm just going to dump it into this thing of water, and you'll see it sinks into the water, and it absorbs water. And there are like gazillion little cells in there that are absorbing the water. Never push it down, because then you'll get air pockets. So just let it absorb naturally.
Good thing you went first, because I definitely would have done that incorrectly.
A lot of people do that.
I was gonna roll my sleeves up.
And then you'll see that it'll float at the top and turn all dark green.
This is actually so mesmerizing to watch.
And then you're done. And then you lift it up, and it's really heavy now. Those of you who are watching, I wish you could feel how heavy this is because it's filled with water. And then you do it with yours.
All right.
We've got some viewers tuning in. Dana is joining us from Tampa, Florida.
Hi, Dana from Tampa, Florida.
And Bertha from Houston, Texas.
Hi, Bertha.
Hi from Texas.
And Sarah's watching from Koreatown, Los Angeles.
Oh, awesome.
Sarah, Koreatown. I love Koreatown. Welcome. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you who are just tuning in, looking at this thing in water, we are making
the most mesmerizing thing in water.
Yeah, we are making a floral arrangement that looks like a cake. Okay, so you can take that out.
Oh yeah, guys, he wasn't lying. This is at least 2 pounds. Should I just start doing some biceps curls?
Totally good.
Work out here.
Out of the way here. So this is going to be the foundation of our cake. Now it looks kind of small, doesn't it? It's like, what a small cake. It's more like a cupcake. But don't worry, because once you put the flowers all the way around it, it will double in size.
Cool.
Okay. So we are going to make this, decorate the cake out of carnations mainly.
Okay.
And the reason I love carnations, I'll show you, is because they're fluffy like frosting, and they last a long time, and they're relatively inexpensive. So I like to use carnations. Now, a lot of people don't like carnations. They've got a bad rap through the years.
I've heard that, but I think they're cute, and they're great for this kind of project because they aren't too expensive, right?
Right. I love carnations. So let us start now. This is how they come, obviously, like a large stem. So what you want to do is take your scissors there. I brought you some scissors.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And we're going to cut the stem to about like a 1/2 inch to 1 inch here at the very top. Okay? And we'll trim all our flowers to that length. And we've done it, like magic.
Perfect. Will you accept this carnation?
I will, thank you.
Perfect.
So we'll start with the bottom layer of flowers for the cake, okay? And for your red, white, and blue one, why don't you just do the red.
Okay.
And for mine, I will do pink, okay? So the way to do this, okay, there's a method to the madness. Don't just start doing it at an angle. Try to be like perpendicular to the side, okay, at the very bottom. So try to go perpendicular, because that will give you a side of a cake that's up and down rather than a dome shape. And you've done an excellent job there.
Oh,
okay?
perfect.
So
check this out, guys.
okay,
The student
is perpendicular to the foam, and you've gone as far as you can.
Right.
Okay? So you have a natural stopping point with this part of the flower. So we'll go all the way around.
One color at a time. I guess if you wanted to, you could switch it up.
You can switch them however you want.
We're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one color for the entire row here.
Just so that it would touch here. That's as far as you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So about 1 inch apart.
We've got a question for you, Jonathan.
Yes.
Miranda loves the bright blue flowers, and she's wondering what they're called.
Oh, these bright, Miranda's question was, she loved the bright blue flowers, and what is this called? These are just plain chrysanthemums, and they're dyed for the season, I guess because the 4th of July is coming up, so they dye these different colors, but the natural color is white or yellow, but these are just plain mums. And these are very inexpensive flower.
Yeah, I actually was at the store the other day and saw a lot of blue flowers, so they are definitely revving those up.
So how are you doing on inserting the flowers?
I'm almost done.
Good. Now for each row of flowers here, you'll need about like a dozen for this bottom row here, for all the rows. And we'll be able to fit in 3 rows of flowers to make the sides of the cake.
Just for the sides?
Just for the
I
sides.
can fit 3 rows in here?
Yes, you can. Wait till you see.
We will wait and see. All right, I am just on my last flower.
Look at, that's how it looks from the top. You did so good there.
Thank you. I mean, I'm an excellent teacher.
No, but I gave you like almost no direction, and you did really well.
An excellent student, I must say.
Okay, the stems are going to be displacing water as you put them in, so there's a lot of excess water here. So it's nice to have like a little sink or a bucket of water next to you while you're working, just so you can dump the excess water as you go. That way you don't make a mess as you work. Okay. So if you're just tuning in, we are making floral arrangements in the shape of cakes. So they're my famous floral cake. And Stephanie's making a red, white, and blue one, and I'm making a pink and yellow one. And let us know where you're tuning in from, because we want to say hello. And if you have any questions, just ask so that we can answer them, okay? There's a little time delay from the Facebook Live, so we might not get to you right away, but please chime in and say hello.
We want to say hi to you. We want to answer all your questions.
Okay, we'll go to the next row, and you got it. You're going to do white next. Now, the key here is you think there's no room for a second row, but just press down, like you're really going to squeeze in here and go right above the other one.
And we're also going to go in between the other two. Is that what I just saw? So that it's not right on top of it?
Exactly.
It fits right in
That's
between.
what I try to do, but it doesn't happen all the time.
All right, but that's how we'll at least start it,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got quite a few people joining us.
Oh,
hi.
From Norwalk, Connecticut.
Hi, from Norwalk, Connecticut.
And Sherry from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Sherry from Scranton,
Hi,
Pennsylvania.
Sherry.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We hope you like our project.
Karen from Seymour, Indiana.
Hi, Karen.
Karen from Seymour, Indiana.
Can you ask Karen if she was, or Karen, I'm asking you, were you watching the other day our tiny video? I think I remember you.
Those tiny videos are fun.
And we've got Mitsiana from Brenham, Texas.
Mitsiana, Mitsiana is like such a wonderful person. She is very supportive and she helps people, and I'm very lucky to have Mitsiana join us. And she shares this, and she's thank you, Mitsiana.
Yes, thank you.
We love you.
And I actually remember your name as well the other day. So thanks for joining us again and tuning in.
Yeah.
And Leanne from Stevenson Ranch, California.
Oh, hi, Leanne from Stevenson Ranch. I love Stevenson Ranch.
And Darlene from New York.
Darlene from New York. It's so exciting saying hi to these people.
I know, and so many East Coast people.
Yeah, I know.
That's where I'm from, so I love hearing from you guys too. I love hearing from everyone. It's so cool that we're, it's just how social media, you can just hear from everywhere, all around the world, watching one thing. I've got one more flower to go.
Okay, so let's show people what it looks like with 2 layers. So this is what it looks like with 2 layers of flowers here. We've gone all the way around. You've done excellent.
Thank you. It's actually starting to look like some buttercream frosting that I want to
Totally.
eat.
See, so doesn't this look like frosting? I mean, it looks really like edible.
So
almost.
delicious.
So you have to be careful. Like, if you have kids or hungry spouses, you have to like tell them they're not.
Do not eat.
You cannot eat this. Because people always ask, "Can I eat that?" No, you can't eat that.
Well, you could, but I don't think you'd feel very well.
No. So let's dump the excess water.
Okay.
And again, the excess water is because the stems displace any water that's in the floral foam.
That makes sense.
So we are making floral cakes. For those of you who are just tuning in. We're in Santa Monica, California, where it's a little overcast today. But let us know where you're tuning in from if you haven't already, because we want to say hi.
And the weather, if we can be jealous of you.
Yeah, how's the weather over there? Because it's kind of overcast here.
Yeah.
Okay, so not yet. Okay.
Let me put that back.
Yeah. You think that that the cake is kind of the size of the cake are done now, but there's actually room for one more row of carnations on the top. So let's give you
red.
Yeah, because it's stripes. I want to do like a red and white stripes. So let's do a red stripe. So the key here, let's bring the camera in. You'll notice that there is still room for another row of carnations here. So just like you did with the second row, just put that on top of the first and put it in perpendicular to the foam there. So it sits right on top.
All right. Perfect.
We've got some more people to shout out to.
Thanks.
CJ is joining us from Cardwell, Missouri.
CJ from Cardwell, Missouri. Hi, welcome.
And Lisa from Gully, Minnesota.
Lisa from Minnesota. Hi.
And Michelle from near downtown LA.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
And Sarah is wondering if you can use faux flowers for this project.
Okay, Sarah asked if you can use faux flowers for this project, and that is such a great question because I have. You just have to use not the real floral foam, and not the floral foam for fresh flowers, but use the floral foam that's for
silk flowers.
For silk flowers. And although I guess you could use this, but you just don't put it in water. And then you buy silk carnations, and then you have a floral cake that lasts forever. And I've actually done that. So that's a great question.
That'd be great, especially around holidays. You could even maybe put some of that pine in it, you think? Like a little accent?
Oh, yeah.
For like a Christmas?
Totally, totally. Because you can decorate this however you want.
All right, this guy is not going in. All right, there we go.
Yeah, so you have to show it who's boss sometimes.
Yes.
I've literally made like hundreds of these floral cakes for centerpieces and gifts.
This is a great housewarming gift.
It's a great
make these now that I don't have.
gift. Now, I'll tell you a funny story too. I was at this florist one day. I had to have a delivery done for somebody. And so I was at the front desk, getting a floral arrangement, and then the person at the front desk, went in the back to check on delivery dates or delivery times, and she came back and she said, "They're watching your YouTube video on the floral cake in the back."
Oh wow!
And it was like totally random. It was like, what?
That's so awesome. They were looking to the pro.
I know. So
the flower
it was
shop.
just like so weird that I happened to be buying flowers at this florist when they were watching my video.
Did they offer you a job? No. Well, I would have. All right, my top row is done. I'm getting ready for the blue. I'm getting really excited.
So let's see what the top row is here. So this is how it looks.
This is what it looks like from above.
Yeah. And this is what mine looks like. And you'll see that for you did like this red, white, and blue, red and white stripe, but I just did a different color at the very bottom. Mm-hmm. So you can do it however you want. You can alternate colors. It's really up to you how you decorate it.
I love it.
I like having the different color on the bottom because like real cakes, they frequently put like a different trim at the bottom of the cake.
That's true.
So I'm going for realism here. So let's dump our excess water.
I keep forgetting about that step. I guess at the end, if I tried to walk away with this, I would realize very quickly.
Okay. So, we have any questions or from people like where you're tuning in from?
Michelle has asked, where do I get floral foam?
Oh, okay. Michelle asked, where do you get floral foam? You can buy floral foam at any craft store, like Michael's or Joanne, and because there's usually a floral department, and they come in these standard bricks, and sometimes you can buy like circles, globes. So it's a standard thing, and it's usually $1 or $2 for one brick of floral foam.
Awesome. Now, my question is, can we use other flowers? Like, could we use roses for this?
Yes. I've actually used I've used roses, I've used like mums, carnations. I just like to use carnations for the sides.
It looks more like a cake?
Because it looks more like a cake and it takes up a lot of room. Carnations actually, they're fluffy so that you don't have to use as many. Even though we use like 12, so we've already used like 36 carnations right now. But if you used roses or like a smaller flower, it would get much more expensive.
Got it.
Yeah, so that's why I do that. But like if you can buy floral cakes like at like 100 flowers or something like that, and I think they use almost all mums for it because it's cheaper, but I don't think they look as good.
No. Well,
sorry,
I like the way the carnation flowers do look beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm like have all these visions in my head about once I have my top flowers and chocolate covered strawberries coming out, and a flag coming out, and just lots of decorations on the top.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Well, we're going to decorate the top now. So we've done the sides. It looks like a cake on the sides, but the fun part is decorating the top. And for you, I got these blue flowers, and it's, they're perfect for a red, white, and blue cake. Now I've pre-cut them for you, and I made these a little bit longer than.
Yes, I see that.
They're more like 2 inches because you have a little bit further to go.
Right, and make sure that they're above the edge lines.
And then the key here also is, you know how we were perpendicular to the sides from here? We want to be as straight up and down as possible because we really want the top of the cake to be flat rather than domed.
Got it,
And it's fine if it's domed, but I like a flat top.
Okay.
Right? Just like hair.
All right.
So let's see.
Now, do you recommend starting from the edges?
I usually start from the edges.
It's not straight at all. Let's show this guy who's boss. Okay, hit a flower.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's kind of tricky because you're fighting stems that are below it, but it'll go in. But look at that, looks so good already.
Thank you.
And Jonathan, Bertha's wondering, do you need to keep watering this cake, or how long does the floral foam maintain the water?
That's a really great question. Bertha asked, do you have to keep watering the foam, or whether it just holds the water? You can water it. I almost never do. I just kind of leave it because these flowers, especially the carnations and the mums, they stay fresh for so long with the water that's in the floral foam. You can go ahead and you can mist it, or you could add a little bit of water. That's fine, but it's really not that necessary. I've learned that it doesn't help that much because it still stays fresh. And this stays fresh for about a week. And if you want, at night, you can put it in the refrigerator and it'll last even longer. And then take it out during the day.
Oh, that's a really good tip.
Wow, look at how well you did.
Hit a stem. I think this is my last one.
Look at how good your floral cake looks.
Thanks.
I'm really proud of you. Now, are you proud of yourself?
I am so proud.
I mean, you did such a good job.
This is so beautiful. I cannot wait. I want to make another one.
I know, you just did it before our eyes. Like, I'm so impressed. Like, you just kind of went with it. It looks so good. Here's red, white, and blue.
And it was really cathartic. It was just so nice. Guys, you have no idea how cool it feels to just put the stems in.
Yeah, it feels good. It's very satisfying.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so let me finish mine then.
All right.
Because you did yours so fast.
Not that it was a race or anything, but
let us know where you're calling from, watching from. Let us know if you have any questions. But we've got great questions today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got Rosemary joining us from Darlington, Pennsylvania.
Rosemary from Darlington, Pennsylvania. Hi.
Penny from Laplace, Louisiana.
Hey.
Hi, Penny.
Hi.
Amy from San Diego, California.
Hi.
She's living in Ohio, so from California, living in Ohio.
Okay.
Susan from New York.
Hi, Susan from New York.
Hi.
And Lynn from Florida.
Wow, we got great people today.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We hope you're enjoying our show and enjoying our project.
Yeah. So for me here, I have this pink and yellow carnation cake, and I'm going to top it with maybe some pink flowers. So I got some Gerber daisies here, and you can see here I'm kind of cutting, like 2-3 inches off of it, and I think 3 inches is too much, so I'm going to do it a little shorter, and then putting these flowers in here. Now, I love yours. So you did, I had you just do one type of flower at the top, but I'm going to show what it looks like with like a variety of different flowers.
Oh, cool.
Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just go to like the supermarket, Trader Joe's, and just buy like a bunch, like a mixed bouquet, and I'll put the mixed bouquet on top. And it looks really nice with just like a mixed bouquet.
Now, are you going to use those green things?
Stephanie, you're so good. So she asked me if I was going to use these green things. And wait till you see what I do with the green things.
I think I have a feeling I know what
you're so good.
I think they're going to be a little longer.
We've got Adriana joining us from New Mexico.
Adriana from New Mexico, hi.
And Paula, she's loving carnations from Indiana.
Hi.
Hi, Paula.
From Indiana, thank you.
And Lorraine is joining us from Michigan.
Lorraine from Michigan. Hi, thank you so much for saying hi. You know, I don't like this yellow one.
Yeah, we need more pink.
Yeah, we need more pink and purple. So
maybe the yellow one can go right in the middle to kind of balance out
maybe,
the yellow from the sides.
Boy, she's bossy, isn't she?
It's true. It is very true.
No, I love your creativity.
Thank you. Yeah, you're so good at creating things. I'm better at the execution of them and coming to life and playing with it. I used to do visual design in stores.
Oh,
so
how fun is that?
It was really fun and very stressful and hard. This is much better.
Amy says, thank you for the great idea. I'm definitely going to do this for the 4th of July and have it in her picture window in her living room.
Awesome.
Nice.
Amy, send us a picture on Facebook, on Instagram. Tag us. Let us know. We'd love to see it.
It would make us feel so good.
Yes. We love sharing these and seeing when people create them themselves. It really is awesome.
Yeah.
And Amy's wondering, can you do multiple layers like a wedding cake?
Ah! Okay, Amy, that's such a good question. Amy asked, can you do multiple layers like a wedding cake?
I feel like, can I try?
Yeah.
If we had sticks, could you put in another foam thing and then do the same thing here, but just with the 4 sticks like we did with the pineapple?
Yeah. You can layer this.
And now I'll let him answer.
Yeah, so you can totally do it. So what I would do, because I've actually done it before, is for the bottom layer, you have to make like a larger piece of foam,
right,
so that you can have a larger layer, so that the top layers can work. So I'll put like a couple of pieces of foam together to make like a larger circle.
Got it.
And then do the top, and then for the I'll do like a third tier where the top is just like a little bit smaller.
Okay.
So that's a great idea. And actually, I've also done this all red and made like a fire hydrant for a dog, a dog party. So I had like 3 layers just straight up of like red, and then I did like a dome at the top.
That's amazing.
And then I used like red plastic cups for like the sides, for like the nozzles, for like the so. Did
the dogs love it? Did the dogs get confused?
Yeah, the dogs got confused, but it was really cute.
That's awesome. I would love to see that one.
That is in my book, Parties That Wow, because I did a bar mitzvah.
Oh, a bar mitzvah, guys. People are so creative.
Yeah, and if you love your dogs, that's a thing to do. So I'm almost finished here. I'm kind of like varying it up a little bit. But it looks really nice with the pink and purple on top, doesn't it?
Yep, that's exactly where I would put it.
And Carol has a picnic this weekend, and she thinks she can make this as the centerpiece. She loves it.
That is awesome.
Thanks, Carol. You know, I wish I could just give this to you so that you could bring it to your picnic, because people would be really impressed. So you had the idea of putting a yellow flower in the middle, and I think I'm going to do that.
See how it looks.
See, it looks really good, doesn't it? And I think I'll put a couple of them.
Well, what about a white one? An extra one.
No, you could put a white one here.
I like that idea. Yes. It's like the cherry on top.
How cute that is.
That's perfect.
Okay, so I finished with the top of my cake, but you asked me about the little green doohickeys. Mm-hmm. Isn't this precious?
That is so cute.
Really. I just did this on live Facebook. It didn't take very much.
Nope.
And you did this live, and you had never done it before. Nope. So it's that easy.
It is so easy that even I can do it.
Yeah.
And if you watch this video, you will have the best teacher also.
You're so sweet. So with these flowers here, these green flowers are called pom-poms.
Pom-poms.
Yeah, they're a type of chrysanthemum, but they're called pom-poms. Sometimes they're called kermits, because they're kind of Kermit the Frog-like. So for this, I'm cutting about 4 inches, 4 or 5 inches. And for what I'm doing with these is I'm doing polka dots for the sides.
Oh, cute. Definitely not what I thought it was going to be.
Oh, really?
I like that, yeah.
What did you think I was going to do?
I thought you were going to do them like sticking out at the top.
Oh, you could do that too. See? You're so creative.
Thanks.
But I like
the
having little polka dots on the side.
That is so cute.
And what I'm doing is just, poking my finger through to find an empty space, and then just poking this all the way into the floral foam.
I never would have thought of polka dots.
Rocio is joining us from Chicago, and she's also really interested in making it to the 4th of July.
Awesome.
Hi.
Hi, Rocio.
From Chicago. I love Chicago, don't you?
I love seeing pictures from Chicago. I've never been.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a great place to shop and eat, I tell you.
Well, I like to do both of those things, so I think I might have to add it to my list.
We need to go on tour like around the country with this and visit everybody.
Yes. I think that's a really great idea.
Because I love meeting people from all over the country. This is a great country. And with great people all over the country. If I do say so myself.
It could be like not just us doing it, just the two of us, but everyone.
Yeah, like a massive
massive
DIY
Fun Fong Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should.
We'll have like a trailer,
We could go cross country.
Totally. It'll be a reality show. Okay, and I have my last polka dot here.
All right.
And Teresa is joining us from Seattle. She says, really great centerpiece.
Thank you,
Teresa.
From Seattle, thank you. Another city that I really love.
Yes, I'm going there in August.
Well, that'll be a good time of year to go.
Yes.
Okay, so ta-da! Let's show our finished creations here. These are our floral cakes.
Did I already rinsed mine, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. So look at how she put like the little blue flowers on the edges. That's very cute.
I didn't want to waste them. They were so cute. So I put one in my hair too.
It's very cute. So this is the red, white, and blue one for the 4th of July. And this is kind of like my all-season one that you could use. It's very spring-like and summer-like, but you could do it whatever colors you want, whatever colors you find.
And it's so great because if you make this, then you can feel good about it when people ask you where you got it. I didn't get it. I bought it. I made it.
I made it. Yeah.
I bought the materials and I made it.
And it has no carbs, no calories,
no carbs, no calories,
no gluten. So it's a great cake. So anybody else we should say hi to before we sign off?
There's quite a few people. Terry's tuning in from Pittsburgh.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry. Thanks for joining.
And we've got Cindy joining from Olmsted Falls, Ohio. She says, I love your floral cake.
Hi, Cindy. Thank you.
Jennifer from Newport Richey, Florida.
Okay. Hi.
Brenda from Houston, Texas.
Hi, Brenda.
And Melinda from St. Louis.
Hi. St. Louis, Melinda.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you.
Nope. We got one more thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
You guys have to see Jonathan's outfit. I'm just going to pull this table aside and reveal it. The big reveal.
Do you like it?
I love those pants.
I think we kind of matched.
We kind of matched, and we didn't even plan it.
So
we have our flower cakes.
We got our flower cakes.
We have our flower outfits. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in.
It was so much fun, wasn't it?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I remember the high five.
Yeah. Well, you did so good. And I think everybody out there is going to do these. Oh, one last tip. Don't plan ahead when you're looking for carnations, because if you just go to a florist and buy them, they can be expensive. So look in supermarkets, Costco, Trader Joe's,
farmers markets.
If you're near like a flower mart, like I got these at the Flower District in downtown LA. So you'll get them in quantity rather than like from individual stems at the florist, because that way it could be expensive.
Right.
So you want to do it cheaply. So that's it.
All right. Now we're done. Thank you for joining us. And please, if you make your own, share them with us at eHow, Instagram at eHow_team. We love you. Thank you guys again.
Until the next Fun Fong Friday.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.